Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily,
MDNN inspires.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily.
MDNN inspires.
Good afternoon and welcome to Mindanao Daily's Reaksyon Mo, RN. Number me, it's Rene Malferrari. Instead of 2 to 3 in the afternoon, we are a little late. Let's have 3 to 4 this afternoon. And our special feature for this afternoon in our episode today is a music studio for those who are musically inclined and those who really love music. As they say, music is the window of the soul. So here's the soul of a person who is doing well and is striving for more in our feature for this afternoon. Here's JC on Reaksyon Mo. Being musically inclined is a gift that only a few of us are endowed with. It is a costly gift when pursued, but rewards fruitfully when passion meets luck. But what if the artist is at the crossroad of early adulthood and family life? Other artists fall into hibernation, stagnating their artistic abilities and eventually trading these for regular jobs just so they can support their families. But not this 26-year-old dreamer and doer, John Carl Altrecha, or JC Altrecha, as he's better known, who hails from Cagayan de Oro City. JC manages to do both, raising a family and making money out of his musical pleasures. JC was once a member of a local alternative band called the Johns. The band had their usual jammings with other local artists, such as the late great Dave Alba and Yuri Bacabis, in many gigs within and outside the city. He even landed a spot at the coveted Wish 101 tour bus. This all transpired while JC was a student and a scholar of the Ronaldo Club at Pilgrim Christian College. Inspired to graduate with a music degree, JC continued his studies at the Sede Cagayan University's College of Music, taking up Bachelor of Music major in violin until the pandemic hit. He stopped his studies but plans on continuing soon. Now that JC has a family of his own, he needs to do more without compromising his gigs. Just like the old times, JC continues to accept wedding gigs, such as a violinist and guitarist, and other event gigs. It was really family life that led JC to entrepreneurship. Thus, Altrecha Music Studio and Tutorial Center was born. Altrecha Music Studio and Tutorial Center offers lessons in guitar, ukulele, violin, piano, drums, and voice. A typical course consists of 15 sessions at 1 hour per session, and this can be scheduled once a week or 5 times a week, depending on the student's time and preference. While most of the offered lessons is JC's forte, he also employs experienced instructors to assist him. JC himself owns, manages, and teaches some of the students. JC is also a luthier, and he repairs various musical instruments like guitars, organs, keyboards, and amplifiers. Soon, JC will be opening a band rehearsal studio complete with a band set at the same place along Clementino Chavez Street in Barangay Magkasandig. JC's goal is for Altrecha Music Studio to be known as the one-stop shop for music enthusiasts in the city, to learn through his tutorial center, repair and preserve old instruments through his luthier services, and enjoy doing and making music through his rehearsal studio. JC really juggles artistry, adulthood and family life, and even more. To visit and book an appointment with Altrecha Music Studio at 0936-781-3728. You may also visit the Facebook page of Altrecha Music Studio and Tutorial Center. And that was JC Altrecha's Music Studio and Tutorial Center for those who love music and also love music. And we are asking or appealing to those who have the heart for music to hone more their skills and their talents and do it at JC Altrecha Music Studio and Tutorial Center at Barangay Magkasandig, Cagayan de Oro City. On the other hand, ladies, women are very vain these days, and there's a new offer for them to catch up with what is trending now, and these are extended eyelashes. This and more on Reaksyon Mo. Welcome to Reaksyon Mo on Mindanao Daily News Network. Kauban na to karon si Ma'am Rose. Ma'am Rose of London Eyelash. London Eyelash. Ano sa nagsugod man? Unsay history niya ni?
Nagsugod ng London Eyelash Extension is 2011. What started with London Eyelash is that I was trained as a therapist in London
Mhm.
back 2010. And then ga-start ko dito sa balay ug kanang pamutang. So I have clientele gyud dito. And then I have one client sa London nga Filipina na siya nga, oh, you should put the eyelashes in the Philippines. And it makes sense kay kung hala ang mga Filipino baya kay kanang atong lashes is short and very downward. So I started to open in Mit's Arcade here in Cagayan de Oro, outside mall first. And finally, I mean, at least the people here started to embrace the concept.
Mhm.
And I realized like it does enhance the eyes of the girls or the ladies.
Ma'am Rose, your first outlet or branch in the Philippines is in Cagayan de Oro. Asan ni dapit, ma'am?
Akong first branch sa Mit's Arcade outside mall in Cagayan de Oro siya. That was back 2011.
2011. Any other branches in the Philippines?
Yeah, and then the second branch is in SM Lanang, Davao City. That was back on 2012.
Mhm.
It's been 10 years now. In fact, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary in Davao. That is in the mall, inside the mall. Ang akong ikaduhang nga branch. And then,
Second.
and in the third, I opened up in SM Clark
Mhm.
in Pampanga
Pampanga.
City. So it's doing well. Yeah. And then it just rapidly expanded na lang. Then we opened up in Ayala Mall, Cebu. And then we have opened in Lemkitay,
Mhm.
back here in Cagayan de Oro. And then we also opened in SM Cabanatuan branch. We have SM Baliwag branch.
Mhm.
What else I have? I have an SM Fairview now, open in Quezon City. Um, and then we have an SM Davao. In Ecolan.
Nicolan.
So, yeah, we have that.
Ma'am, kinsay qualified, kinsay angayan or kinanglan magpa-eyelash extension?
Well, the eyelash extension really, there is no, apart from you need to be 18 years old above, but there is no such limit sa age lugar. But obviously, to those girls that wanted to enhance their eyes, their eyelash, it's highly recommended.
Mhm.
But then, we have clientele from 18 years old up to 75 years old. In fact, kahit mayroon ming nami client nga kana bitang naa sila sa mga ano bang sa tawagan niyo kanang
Middle age.
middle age o nanay kanang senior citizen na sila. But they also because kay kanang they wanted to look obviously like enhance their face, and the eyelash itself once you have it done maka-enhance with just the whole face nimo, and it save time in the morning to put your makeup on, especially karon nga ga masta. So it's really fun. It's become more trending na siya.
Mhm. Sa na trending na siya. Ma'am, how safe are eyelash extensions?
Well, I'm glad that you asked me that question, okay? I would like to highlight to all the ladies out there nga you wanted to look more beautiful, obviously. But be careful kay kanang having an eyelash extension is also there is science behind it. Make sure that the therapist is well trained, like what we do, and the products are safe, hypoallergenic siya. And also, the science behind eyelash manggod sa atong own eyelashes is the way we attach the eyelashes extension is it's only 0.5 away from your lid, your eyelid. Because once magud siya nga mo pikit na sa imong eyelid, it will irritate. Yeah. And then eventually, some of cases, matambunan ang pores niya sa atong eye pores. Then that will cause damage. Kay katong new growth ni mga eyelash, it will restrain ni from opening apang from coming out dito pagtubo niya. So mao na siya importante gyud nga dili to siya matando o makoveran, no, kay ga full out man ga shade man atong eyelashes. No, so kung mag-shade na siya, ang among eyelash extension nga gi-attach, mo full out po na siya, mahulog po na siya ka-fill. That's why we highly recommend nga dili gid siya birahon. Never pull your extension that attached to your own lashes because this will cause a lot of damage on your own eyes. Just let it fall out itself. Yeah. And then and also if you don't want to have the eyelash you don't want to use it anymore, then you can actually have it removed. We have a gel or a remover that we can remove it safely.
Okay. Aside from safety, ma'am, kanang unsay mga alain precautions yung mga ipaibalo sa katawan? Labi na kato mga bisag asa lang magpa-extend silang eyelashes.
Oh, I'm glad you asked me that again. Ako ma-extra sa inyo nga kanang be careful lang yun mo kay daghan kaayo pud mig na remove din from other lashes nga nagka-swollen ilang mata, no? So this will cause a lot of damage in the long run. And then bear in mind that your sight is priceless. Imong mata gyud. Kung kana imong mata mawala, it's your life it's not worth. you know? Do you know what I mean? So although we are more costly in terms of prices, but we can guarantee it to all the ladies out there, even men, if you want, that you are safe with us. Because we are the number one legit here in the Philippines.
So recommendations nimo ma'am, naba ni siya category butang nato the shape of your eyes pagtaod sa imong eyelash extension.
Yes. Mostly our Filipinos clients, we actually recommend ang cat eye, ang style, particularly to those younger. Kay it does open up more sa ilang mata kay medyo singkiton man tagamay. So it depends also sa shape sa mata ninyo. So we have the and we also have the choices of the eyelashes. We have C curl, CC curl, and D curl. For those clientele na mo nga from abroad or a foreigner sa mga blue eyes, we recommend D curl or CC curl sa mga kuan kay mas ma-emphasize man ilang mata. Ang mostly sa Filipinos here is C curl because they just want to enhance their eyelash and their whole look sa face, but they also want it to look a bit more natural.
So gawa sa shape gawa sa atong mata man. Kini mga beauty pageants, ga-cater mo ani kanang mga kandidato sa mga beauty contest, mga tanan. Unsay diferensya murag ang ila sobra maka-highlight kumpara sa mga ordinary eyelash extension.
Yeah, it's good you ask. Because for the pageant manggod is that especially during the night, they wanted to be more visible sa ilang mata. So I think most pageant requires, we call it false lashes. Whereas in my concept sa eyelash extension, ang concept na mo, ang among target is a daily use. So that's why nga, although daghan siya, it still look natural and still usable every day of your life. And also, it gives you more beautiful. You look more beautiful.
Okay, so kailangan komportable ang imong customer.
Yes. No, our eyelashes is very comfortable. Yeah, it should be comfortable. I want everyone to remember this. Having an eyelash extension should be comfortable. It shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't irritate you. In fact, it's just there without you even knowing it. And that's our products. That's what we actually offer here. That's what our product does.
Unsay advantage sa London eyelash sa uban mga ingani nga negosyo?
London eyelash. Well, we have number one, we are legit eyelash extension nationwide in the Philippines. Number two, I personally train and know the science behind eyelash extension, and I train personally my management, the staff. I am personally hands-on in terms of quality, in terms of safety sa akong mga clients because, you know, I do care a lot in terms of my client sales and my business. And then it's also from abroad.
Okay. Advice ni mo, ma'am, for those who want to have their eyelashes extended. Dini sa Cagayan de Oro, sa mga neighboring areas. Kasi advice ni mo sa ilang tanan. Kinanglan ba nga gastos sila dako or whatever?
Yeah, I think well, we are costly in terms of eyelash, where our services are more costly to other the people that have their lashes, but it is worth it because of your safety.
Pero na guarantee.
That is the guarantee that it's your safety.
Kwan, sa imong i-advise sa kwan, sa ning gusto magpa-eyelash, sa ni,
I-choose
magapili
us.
man sila, di ba? Magapili man sila.
Oo.
Unsay guarantee nimo o unsay makuha nila in return kung magpa-eyelash extension sila?
Okay. So, ka return. So, what what you get from London Eyelash in return is number one, we guarantee that you are satisfied with our service. And if there is, obviously, there is some circumstances that there is some, obviously nga kanang naalugar di lugar perfect, but we accommodate, make sure, be sure, you are sure that we accommodate you, and we will address to your concern. Number three, you are safe uh, with our products. And then, ano pa man ako? Ano pa man? Ano pa man?
Comfortable ka or-
Yeah. Okay. And our eyelash extension is very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's very easy to use.
Maintain.
It's easy to maintain as well, although there is our before and after that we advise for our clientele. We have aftercare after they have their session or eyelashes done.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, now back to Reaction Mo with RM. Remember me, Rene Malferrari from 2 to 3 in the afternoon, and we're doing this afternoon 3 to 4 due to some technical difficulties. Anyway, we featured earlier in the program JC Altrecha's Music Studio and Tutorial Center for those who are musically inclined. And of course, the new fad nowadays, the trending hilig sa mga kababainan, which is the eyelash extension. That is a London eyelash extension, now available at the fourth floor of SM downtown Cagayan de Oro. This has been RM. Remember me, Rene Malferrari, on RM also. Reaction Mo, right here, Mindanao Daily News Network.